Bro, like honestly, I'll be in the most random places. The other day I was in the gas station paying for gas and the chick behind the counter says, man, you smell good. And just like that, the ice was broken. Now, of course, well, I'm engaged and I was not attracted to her whatsoever, but it's just an example of how when you wear a right fragrance, you can get girls left and right complimenting you and you don't have to do any work. Today, I'm gonna give you the top 8 fragrances that I'm gonna be wearing this 2019. They're my top favorites that I've been using constantly day in and day out all week that I'm gonna recommend to you guys so you can get all the girls. Jose, he's thrown in the towel. It's your turn. Let's hop into it. By the way, also another fair warning, I'm probably gonna butcher a lot of these, but number 1, the Paco Rabanne 1 million. The great thing about this fragrance, you can get it for about 60 bucks. This is a warm, spicy cinnamon scent, which also gives you kind of a little bit of hints of citrus and leather to them. Now, the vision behind this scent is very sensual and fresh. How Paco Rabanne himself put it was that gold, as you can see, the bottle itself is shaped like a gold bar. Gold has always had the power to seduce people, which is why this bottle is shaped in a gold bar to represent that wealth, luxury, and power. So when you want to feel bold and sensual, this is the fragrance I use and the one I recommend for you. Number 2, probably the OG, one of my favorite ones in my collection, Creed Aventus. This is the cologne you deploy only once in a while because, well, the bottle's expensive as hell, but also it's powerful. The scent itself is said to be inspired by Emperor Napoleon. Everything from his powerful life as a warrior and conqueror to his passionate love life, they developed this scent to resemble that. Just to give you an idea of how powerful the scent is. Number 3, Kenneth Cole for Him. This particular scent, also a favorite, and it has hints of jasmine, ginger, citrus, and amber. Now this scent is also another great fresh scent, but more preferably is great for casual situations when you're just hanging out and chilling. Now this particular cologne though is also exclusively available on Scentbird. Scentbird, of course, is a sponsor of today's show, and as you guys know, they sponsor a lot of our stuff. They're a great partner of our show and a brand that I absolutely love promoting to you guys because, like I told you, I love collecting fragrances and I love smelling good. And I want you to smell good too. But the reality is that, well, a lot of these fragrances, they're super expensive. Like, again, I was talking about Creed Aventus. That bottle can run you anywhere from like $350 to $500 for one bottle. On a more average scale, you're spending anywhere from $60 to $120 for your average bottle of cologne, which is completely ridiculous and crazy. If you want to have 6 or 7 different scents, you're going to be spending close to $1,000. With Scentbird, you don't have to do that anymore. For only 15 bucks a month, Scentbird sends you one fragrance every month. Now, the bottle that it comes in, it's a substantial amount. This isn't a sample amount. The bottle will last you well over a month, but they send you one every month. That way you can start collecting them and building your own fragrance collection. So if you don't want to spend a lot of money but also smell great and get all the compliments, what are you doing? You should be signing up to Scentbird. I'm going to have Scentbird linked down below so you guys can check them out and sign up. Also, check out that amazing discount code that they're doing. When you use that code, you're gonna get this thing at a freaking steal, which makes it a no-brainer so you can try it the first month. The price that they're giving it to you for, it's pretty much a gift at this point. It has free shipping, so you get nothing to lose. You get a substantial amount of a fragrance that you get to try and see how it works. Scentbird also comes in this very sleek container that comes in different colors or multiple colors that you could choose from. But the cool thing with this container is that it is reusable. Like I said, if you guys want to check it out, click the link below. My 4th favorite, and this one has been in my collection almost every year since I can remember, it's Bleu de Chanel. This one in particular is a woody, fresh, and spicy scent. This one, like I said, it's one of my all-time favorites. I remember being in high school and having this in my collection and always it being my go-to. Now, in particular, this is a perfect date night or going out at night cologne, and like I'm telling you, you're gonna get all sorts of compliments. Number 5, this one's only if you're extra confident, and that's Spice Bomb. Of course, it's a spicy, warm cinnamon tobacco scent. Very masculine, very strong. It's like an explosion of spices in people's nostrils that will force them to notice you and look at you. It's sensual, it's powerful, and even the aesthetic of the bottle, which is shaped like a grenade, is pretty much to signal to you what you're getting yourself in for. It's an explosion of sensuality and you're bound to get compliments. Number 6, another OG Dolce & Gabbana, the one for men. This particular one has hits of amber, tobacco, ginger, and grapefruit. This is the perfect masculine fragrance. It's woody, classy, and like I said, this is another one that's perfect for a date night. This one also is exclusively available on Scentbird, like I was mentioning. Almost all these major brands you can find on Scentbird. Number 7, Dior Sauvage. This is also a fresh, spicy fragrance with hits of amber and citrus. As you can see, the theme for my fragrances, a lot of times it's very strong and spicy. This, in my opinion, is what tends to get most attention and get the most compliments. But with a lot of these fragrances, they're so strong, you don't want to overdo it. 1 or 2 sprays is more than enough. And finally, number 8, one of my newest additions, Tom Ford Ombre Leather. Tom Ford, he's a beast with his fragrances. If you want powerful and strong, you have to try out one of his scents. His Ombre Leather is one of my current favorites, and just like the name says, obviously one of the most strongest smells you're gonna receive from this fragrance is of leather. It's super masculine and sexy, and the great thing is that it mellows out through the day, but it makes a killer first impression, which if you have a date night or a first date, this is the one you're probably going to want to gravitate toward. And that's basically it for today's video, guys. I hope you enjoyed it. Those are the top 8 fragrances for 2019, my top favorites that get the most compliments. If you guys liked this video and found it informative, don't forget to drop us a like down below. Also, don't forget to check out our sponsor, Scentbird. If you guys want to check them out, they're going to be linked down below as well. That's it for me today. See you next time.